Hey surveys, and welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And we are back, guys, with another episode of Who's Your Bias? Yay! This is episode 4. So last week we did our boys EXO, and now this week we're heading into our girls, Dreamcatcher.
We love them so much.
We love these girls. Oh my goodness. Like I said, this is one of those few girl groups that I was like full throttle rushing in because I was like, their concept is amazing. I love them, like everything. Like the first couple times I heard them, I was like, okay, I like them. And the more you get to know it, then you're like, but you know this, and then you were showing me this. I'm like, I'm a fan now.
I'm like, I'm gonna show you all their content.
And I was like, I'm in. But yeah, no, these girls are everything. They're amazing. We absolutely adore them. So let's.
Is he seriously meowing again?
Just ignore him at this point. He'll
I
meow.
just sat back
Yeah,
down.
ignore him. It's fine. We're ignoring him. He does this to me all the time. So yes, going into our biases. She has been my bias since basically day one. Like, I noticed all the girls, and at first I didn't really know who I was gonna pick. So like, even though I knew she was probably gonna be my bias, like, it took a couple songs for me to finally be like, okay, she's the one. And that is my girl, Xion. I love her so much. Her voice is gorgeous, and like anytime I see her in the music video, I'm just like, I love her. I love her so much. She's just is such an amazing singer, and like her personality is I love her.
She's such a dork.
Yeah. Like I said, it wasn't until Piri that like I was like, okay, that's the bias, because it's like I had noticed her and I was like, this one I keep pointing her out every time, and I was like, I kept getting her mixed up with Suha for like, remember
they look
that
very similar.
they do. I kept mixing her up with Suha for like the longest time, and then it, like in Piri, she had the long blonde hair and the blue eyes and her beautiful voice, and I was like, I'm like, she's the bias. I love her, and then from there it's just been this rabbit hole. Who is your bias?
My bias is Yoohyun.
Yoohyun.
She's the lead vocal, so that's not surprising.
Her voice is gorgeous too. She has such good stage presence, like, and like,
and she's great at dancing too.
Yeah, like her aura is just insane. Whenever we see her, I'm just like, hi.
Like, I got into Dreamcatcher in the UNI era.
Yeah.
And then I checked out their older stuff too, like Chase Me, and in Chase Me it was actually like Suha who was starting to grab my attention.
Okay.
So I thought for a while I was gonna buy Suha, but nope, my bias is still Yoohyun.
Moving on to Wreckers. Actually, when I first got in, Yoohyun was actually going to be my wrecker. Like, she always kind of stood out to me, besides like Xion and stuff. And then when we checked out, what was it, Black or White? Mm-hmm. I think that's like the actual video when I said it to you, and I think if we go back and watch our old reaction of it, I think that's where I was like, Dami's the wrecker. Like, Dami she stole that spot, and I'm just like,
because her rap in Black and White is fire. It's
so fire, and I'm like, and then like the more I watch of her, the more I'm just like, hi Dami, I love you, like everything about her. And yeah, so she stole the bias wrecker spot from Yoohyun. Because like I said, for a while it was gonna be Yoohyun. Like she was holding it, and then like I said, Dami kind of snuck up on me. It was like, hi, I'm here. And I was like, hi Dami, hi, okay, you're here now, I welcome you.
Dami cult,
basically.
My wrecker, at some point they've all wrecked me.
Yeah,
that's just how the group is. They all wreck at some point. But I would say my main wrecker is probably Handong. I'm in love with her vocal tone. It's so pretty.
She's such a nice lower tone to her voice. Mm-hmm. It's very smooth.
And then in Deja Vu, I was just like obsessed with her.
Oh,
she killed Deja Vu.
Deja Vu is everything. That's one of those songs where I'm just like, even though it's still rock and heavy, but it's like it's such a different vibe from the other stuff that I'm just like, but it's so pretty, like beautiful and pretty, and like I love everything about that one.
It was amazing.
So
best
good.
Song.
So good.
I say best song, but it's not my favorite title track. So.
Right. It's like, it's not your favorite, but same here though. Speaking of our favorite title tracks, heading into there, mine.
Nice segue.
Nice segue. No, mine actually is the one where I found Sion as the bias, which is Petey. I freaking love Petey. Like, it's such an amazing song. The video for it is so eerie and like everything, and all the girls were killing it. The dancing in it was insane. The outfits, everything about it, and like I said, that is the song that first off made me bias Sion, and secondly, it just made me really fall in love with Dreamcatcher. Like I said, I had listened to the other songs before that and watched their videos, but Petey was like the turning point for me to like really dive into them. Mm-hmm. I was like, this is it. These girls are something different, and
you fell down the rabbit hole and you can't get out.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm here for it. Yep, we're here now, and that, rest is history.
Mine, I put Scream. Ooh. I really enjoyed Scream.
Scream's a good one.
I'm obsessed with Donnie and Gahian's rap.
It's such darker and harsher kind of sound. Like, they always do like hard stuff, obviously, because it's rock, but like there's just something different about Scream. It also kind of has like the old like Queen type vocal screams, like Scream, Scream. Yeah, it's just.
And then, like, the Devil Eyes Come part at the very end, it's like the distorted voice. It's none of the members doing it.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, really interesting.
It's very interesting. And it also connects their storylines. So, favorite B-sides. I struggled with this one a little bit, because I'm like...
I don't think you really checked out any
I haven't B-sides. Checked out a huge ton.
I've listened to all their B-sides.
I think we've checked out one. You said it was a live stage. They didn't really have a music video for it.
Yeah, Break the Wall.
Yeah. And Break the Wall is my favorite B-side. I think I've heard a couple other B-sides that we checked out.
I know you've heard Can't Get You Out of My Mind.
Yeah. And then I've heard some of their Japanese tracks, and I think like one or two other B-sides that I might have heard on my own or that we've checked out. Like I said, I haven't gone through and checked it.
We gotta have a B-side listening party.
We really do.
Those are B-sides are bomb.
Like I said, but yeah, my favorite one so far that I've heard is Break the Wall. That is just such a powerful song, and I just love how they did it. And like I said, like when I listen to it in the car and stuff, like through the speakers, I'm like, it just sounds so epic, and I love it. It's so good. So yeah, Break the Wall is definitely like my favorite B-side.
My favorite B-side is Diamond. Oh, that's one you haven't heard before, I don't think.
Okay.
It's from like it's not an early album, but
one of their earlier albums.
Yeah. It's definitely rock too. Not as rock as like their title tracks or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's still kind of like gritty. Got the like grungy guitars in it. And
ooh.
I think you'll like it.
See, if it's got the grungy guitars, I think I'll definitely like it. Like I said, Dreamcatcher is one of those groups where it's like it's mixing my two worlds, like the rock and the K-pop, and I'm like, it makes it so much better. So that's part of the reason why we love them so much. So I'm like, yay. But yeah, no, Dreamcatchers, and plus that, and the fact that they have this like creepy, dark storyline that not a lot of girl groups do. I think that's kind of what drew me to them in the first place, because they were like the first ones to really do it. Yeah, they have a very specific niche that they're in, and they're like them and Pixie. I think are the only two girl groups who really are in that niche, who do that kind of style.
Because I know Nature did Girls, which was
but that's
like a horror-esque video, but I think that's the only one they've done. Because they've released stuff since then, and the thumbnails don't look very horror-esque, so I think they're sticking with it.
Yeah, so like I said, there's like literally only like two girl groups who are doing this kind of style, and so that kind of puts them in like this very specific niche within K-pop, and that's one of the reasons why I was like, they're doing something so different. And it's something that I want. It's something that we needed. It's something that, like...
It's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it separates them from all the other groups out there. And it really... And you can tell that they genuinely enjoy doing this style. It's something that they are really passionate about and really, like, have a lot of fun with.
Yes, because before they debuted as Dreamcatcher, they used to be Minx.
Yes, which you have shown me, and I'm like... I said if I had known them as Minx, I would not have been
I'm like 100% sure they try to forget about those days. They hated it.
Yeah, I would not have been a fan of them if they were Minx, because it was too much pink and bright color, and not cutesiness. That was not my style at all. But yeah, no, I'm definitely glad that I found them when I did, and I'm glad that they stuck to this kind of, you know, in this area.
Because even if they change up like the general style, it's still rock every
yeah,
time.
they still have it in that way, and it's still very much them, and it really separates them and makes them very like stand out in their own way. So super proud of them, and I'm super happy to be a fan of these girls. So
Stan Dreamcatcher.
yes, Stan Dreamcatcher. If you don't, you need to go check them out. Go to our, watch our reaction videos, and go check out their actual videos because they're freaking amazing. We love them so much. Anything else you would like to say?
No, I'm good.
All right, guys. Well, we'll leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box so people can more check us out. It really helps us out so much, along with our Instagram and our Twitter. Seriously, you guys, your support means the absolute world to us. Welcome to all of our new surveys. We love you, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.